In the grand tapestry of wealth and opulence, some individuals merely bask in the glow of prosperity. Then there are those who, like the Berlusconi family, flawlessly transition from the realm of new money to the hallowed halls of old money. Their journey is a symphony of success, a crescendo of achievement that resonates in the halls of tradition, like a rare and aged wine improving over time. But how does one transition from the glaring allure of new money to the timeless embrace of old money? What secrets lie behind their journey into the echelons of extravagance? Join us as we delve into the captivating story of Silvio Berlusconi and his family, a tale as rich as the finest caviar, as timeless as a ride on the Orient Express, and as enduring as a Da Vinci masterpiece. In the opulent realm of affluence and power, Silvio Berlusconi's journey from a young graduate with a law degree in 1961 to an illustrious figure of old money is a narrative woven with threads of wealth and luxury, akin to an exquisite weaving enriched with time. As a university graduate eager to make his way in the world, Berlusconi's early life resonated with the sonorous notes of an upright bass, a musical endeavor he shared with his lifelong friend and future Mediaset chairman, 𝗩𝗛𝗗𝗢𝗙𝗏. He occasionally lent his crooning talents to cruise ship audiences. However, it soon became evident that such a life was but a transient note in the symphony of Berlusconi's ambitions, a fleeting melody amidst his entrepreneurial composition. A man like Silvio Berlusconi would likely never have settled for life as a struggling artist. Soon he pivoted towards the construction world, erecting 𝗩𝗛𝗗𝗏𝗡, a company that marked his initial venture into business. Akin to an architect crafting a masterpiece like so many of his Italian forefathers, he oversaw the development of 4,000 residential apartments on the outskirts of Milan. Yet Berlusconi's repertoire was far more expansive. The 1970s was a hugely prolific period for Silvio as he orchestrated 𝗏𝗏, a small cable company, and later conducted the opus of Fininvest, his maiden media group. In directing his ascent, Fininvest emerged as the controlling entity behind another of Berlusconi's media marvels, Mediaset. Amid this crescendo of accomplishments, Mr. Berlusconi accumulated substantial wealth and power. However, Italy's venerable financial institutions regarded him as a brash newcomer, an upstart attempting to penetrate the upper echelons of Italian society. It was at this juncture that Berlusconi deftly wielded his media empire, a brush with which he painted his image and that of the burgeoning Berlusconi family in the eyes of the public. What is the point in owning a media corporation if you cannot make yourself look good? He almost certainly told himself. Nonetheless, echoes of impropriety and financial opacity persisted, casting shadows over his ever-increasing fortune. In the 5 years leading up to 1983, Berlusconi amassed nearly 60 million euros, a princely sum now, let alone back then, shrouded in the enigma of complex holding companies and offshore accounts, much like the secrets of a hidden treasure. This web of secrets made sure that no one would ever get to the bottom of the true origin of the Berlusconi fortune. So what was the next act in this grand opera? By the 1980s, Berlusconi had achieved considerable success in the business arena. Yet he sensed an elusive element missing from his portfolio, a coveted acceptance among the elite. This status could only be attained through a journey from new money to old money. The question remained, how could a middle-class individual with scant family wealth bridge this divide? In the early 1990s, Berlusconi conceived an audacious plan, a foray into politics. His ascent was as meteoric as a rocket's launch, a rapid trajectory fueled by an unquenchable ambition for acceptance among the financial elite. He birthed a new political party, Forza Italia, and embarked on a journey that would astound not just his own country, Italy, but the entire world. Berlusconi's rise to power was as swift and dazzling as a comet's streak through the night sky. Elected to the Chamber of Deputies and appointed Prime Minister of Italy 3 months after the party's inception in 1994, his ascent was nothing short of meteoric and miraculous. Yet it was a tumultuous ride, marked by cabinet disputes that led to his resignation 9 months later, succeeded by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. But Berlusconi's passion for power would not be extinguished. In 1996, he returned to vie for the presidency, only to be thwarted by Romano Prodi. Undaunted, he mounted another campaign in 2001, triumphing over Francesco Rutelli to reclaim what he deemed his rightful place among the ruling class. This pattern persisted through the next decade as the media magnate dominated Italian politics, serving two separate terms from 2001 to 2006 and 2008 to 2011. Meanwhile, his business empire continued to flourish, characterized by expansion and strategic alliances. Yet the transition from new money to old money demanded more than business acumen and political prowess. It necessitated philanthropy and social integration, two pillars that Berlusconi and his advisors recognized as crucial. Berlusconi's image underwent continuous refinement, akin to an artist's masterstroke. His regular donations to Milan's prestigious San Raffaele Hospital symbolized his commitment to cutting-edge healthcare, much like a maestro leading an orchestra of goodwill. Emulating the legacies of patrons past, the Berlusconi family contributed to culture and the arts, most notably through their ownership of AC Milan, an embodiment of prestige and opulence. Their engagement in sports was more than a mere dalliance. It was a tradition that transcended generations, a thread weaving them into the fabric of society. Yet their status as part of the old money elite still required further steps. Berlusconi cultivated social connections, hobnobbing with influential families, politicians, and luminaries of Italian society, securing their position among the esteemed. As the years unfolded, Mr. Berlusconi recognized that to ascend further within the elite echelons, he needed to amplify his strategic maneuvers, a task tailor-made for someone of Silvio Berlusconi's flamboyance and prowess. With the audacity of a seasoned showman, Berlusconi embarked on a path of much-needed diversification, transforming his business portfolio into a dazzling constellation of enterprises that would leave an indelible mark on Italian and European business landscapes. His endeavors bore fruit, and today the Berlusconi family's holdings, managed through their illustrious holding company, Fininvest, stand as a monolith of opulence, teetering just shy of the €2 billion mark, a testament to their sagacious investments. Within this expansive galaxy of prosperity, one finds luminous stars like Mondadori, a titan of Italian publishing, radiating important literary works and substantial cultural influence. Berlusconi's touch extended even to the skies, as Alba Servizi Aerotrasporti, a company leasing private jets to the country's financial elite, became a celestial offering in his portfolio. A symbol of privilege, it was as if he invited the elites to share the very clouds his business brain allowed him to fly in. With his media background, it is no surprise that Fininvest reigns as the largest shareholder in Media for Europe, MFE, a conglomerate encompassing renowned channels such as Canale 5 and Rete 4. The Berlusconi imprint also expanded beyond Italian borders, firmly establishing its presence in Spain through the ownership of Mediaset España and a constellation of smaller broadcasting companies, as if weaving a tapestry of influence across national borders. In the network of Fininvest's involvements, hundreds of other companies find their place, each a testament to the shrewdness of their patriarch, Silvio. Through his vision and audacity, he elevated his family to unprecedented heights of luxury and prestige, who are reaping their rewards today despite being without their fearless leader. Berlusconi's ability to nurture relationships in all the right places was second to none, too. He formed close working ties with men such as Gianni Agnelli, the famed Italian industrialist most associated with domestic car giants such as Ferrari and Fiat. The former PM was famed for his vast connections throughout his career and also counted Italian politicians like Umberto Bossi and Gianfranco Fini as friends, as well as other titans of industry such as Franco Bernabei and Fedele Confalonieri. Yet Silvio Berlusconi's journey was not without discordant notes and controversies. Links to the shadows of the mafia, provocative comments on Islam, and the orchestration of stringent anti-immigration laws left him in the constant glare of media scrutiny. His tongue, often a double-edged sword, wielded insensitive remarks on a plethora of topics, evoking both admiration and criticism at home and abroad. One of his strongest allies was Israel, whom he campaigned on behalf of to join the EU for a large portion of his political career, causing angry glances from the Muslim world. Nonetheless, Berlusconi's enduring legacy is a testament to his formidable influence and audacious power grab. In 2009, he occupied the 12th position on Forbes' prestigious list of the world's most influential individuals, a ranking that symbolized his unparalleled impact. He remained a fixture in Italy's top 10 wealthiest citizens throughout the majority of his illustrious career, carving his family's name indelibly into the annals of old money, a testimony to their enduring journey from the realm of new money to the aristocracy of wealth and privilege. When he sadly passed in June 2023, Silvio Berlusconi was worth $5.9 billion. However, it wasn't just his bank balance that qualified him for old money status. His generational wealth, social status towards the end of his life, and conservatism were also some of the traits which marked the Berlusconis out as having made it to old money status. Silvio, wily as a coyote until the end, had finally achieved his dream. In the vast mosaic of wealth and power, the Berlusconi family's remarkable rise from the humble moniker of new money to the resplendent fabric of old money stands as a testament to ambition, resilience, and astute navigation through the labyrinth of fortune and hard work, the likes of which not many would be able to deal with. Much like a sculptor, he chiseled his legacy from the rugged quarry of opportunity, shaping his family's destiny with each strategic move and diversification, fashioning a narrative that transcended the ordinary and ascended into the annals of the extraordinary. His ascent, akin to a comet streaking through the celestial expanse, blazed with a brilliance that captured the gaze of a nation. With media empires as their chariots and political realms as their conquest, they traversed the firmament of influence, leaving trails of intrigue and admiration in their wake. His philanthropic endeavors, like the steady and nourishing rain, quenched the thirst for culture and society. At the same time, his seamless integration into the fabric of Italian life mirrored the graceful dance of constellations, forever etching his family's name among the stars of society's elite. In the end, Berlusconi's journey symbolizes a transition from new money to old money, and a transformation as profound as alchemy, where the base metals of enterprise and ambition were transmuted into the enduring gold of legacy and aristocracy. This achievement shall shimmer through the corridors of history for generations to come. What are your thoughts on Silvio Berlusconi's life journey and his ascent to power? We value your comments, so please share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the episode on your screen featuring Gianni Agnelli, a longtime friend of Silvio Berlusconi who shares a similar pedigree.